big, fat, probably disgusting. I'm trying to get closest without running the ground. See him? Switch these Crocs into fucking sport mode. Get in after this path on here. Just another day in the Everglades.
Well, I'm the crawling king snake, and I rule my den.
That's his head right there. And I'm about to grab this fucking python, bro. Ooh. Blah. Blah. That's gross. Blah. 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 Oh, doesn't look that bad, but I think it's pretty fucking cool. Oh, this is blown up with fucking grossness. This is gonna be fucking gross. That's a pretty big fucking snake, dude. Man, it's pretty. Tow this python back. Another day in the Everglades. Just gonna tie it off to here. Hopefully, I'm gonna tie it off to there, and then when I get moving, hopefully it won't get caught in the prop. Right alongside the riffraff. Just bring them back to the trailer park, see how they like that.
Well, I'm the crawling king snake, and I rule my den. I'm the crawling king snake, and I rule my den. Yeah, don't mess around with my mate, gonna use her for myself. Crawling maybe window, grass is very high. Keep on crawling till the day I die. Crawling king snake, and I rule my day.
Alright, so I got this badass snake skin yesterday, and it fucking reeks, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. I thought I had it in a cooler, but the cooler wasn't really working, so it's pretty fucking gross right now. So what I'm gonna do is add a bunch of salt to this bucket here. Very high concentrate salt bath, and dump it in there, and hopefully it stops smelling like fucking ass. It's pretty fucking gross right now, but let's do it. All right, I got about 3+ pounds of salt, and this is a 5-gallon bucket, so But I found the skin, dragged him back to the trailer park here, cut him up, skinned him pretty well, got all the guts out, got all the whatever the fuck's inside the snake, and then scraped as much of the flesh off the backside of the skin as possible. The skin looks great, but it stinks. So now I'm trying to salt it to preserve it. And then after it's preserved, then I will soak it in a glycerin and alcohol mix, and that will tan it, I guess. And then I need to like work it to keep it flexible, and then I'm gonna have a badass snake skin, hopefully, or a rotten fucking stick of shit. Hopefully the former. Whole bunch of salt. So, the internet, you know, I got all kinds of fucking answers from the internet, so we'll see. Piece of driftwood. Stir it up. Salt. That stinks. Ooh, wow. Still looks good. Damn, that's a good looking snake. Peeling. Oh, this is gonna be all 12 feet of it in there. Oh. Nice salt. I'm gonna leave that in for a couple of days. It's my recipe for my buddy old crazy Craig Waldron. But salt it for a couple of days and glycerin, alcohol, soak it, and tan. I got this head too. I probably should dump that in there. I was planning on gutting this guy, or I'm boiling this guy. Might as well soak this in here too. Could try to bury that. Yeah, look at that skin, look at that fucking head, and the teeth. At least I'm getting those teeth out of there for sure. Alright, I'm gonna throw this bag away because it fucking reeks. Okay, I forgot my GoPro. I'm gonna do this on my phone. I soaked the snake skin way longer than I thought I was gonna have to in sand and salt water. I thought I was gonna be able to get some. I ordered some alcohol and some glycerin on fucking Amazon, and it took like a week instead of like 3 days, like they said it was gonna be. It's like a week and a half because I had to go on a work trip after that. So it's supposed to be soaking in that for like 3 days. I ended up soaking in there for like a week and a half. I hope that doesn't fuck it up. But now I gotta flesh it out. I finally got the alcohol and shit. Now I gotta flesh the skin out and then dump it in the alcohol and the glycerin and then just wait. But take a look at it. It's kind of like, you can see in the middle here, that's what you want. That's the skin. And the second half is mostly that. But all this shit I gotta scrape off. I got a knife and a spoon. I'm just gonna dig in and just get this shit out of here. Luckily my neighbor let me use their trailer, so I don't have to bend over and kneel down on the concrete all day. But yeah, I'll take some pictures before and after, and by the end of it, it should look like this. Oops. Like this, where it's just, and I'll roll it up and fucking glycerin. Alright, let's go. Here, flesh, skin, I've been scraping it with this spoon, which obviously is getting thrown away at the end of this. But I've just been scraping. It's hard to do with the camera, so you gotta keep it. Hey, John.
So much fun, huh?
Yeah. It's actually going better than I thought it would.
That's foul smell.
You gotta peel. Yeah, I'll let you get it started. I've been able to like get it started and then kind of peel it. But yeah, you can see that's skin and that's flesh.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm getting there though. It's all coming off pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got it almost done.
This was like already skin, so it kind of got a little browned in the sun.
Yeah.
A little worried about that, I guess. But I think once you get the glycerin in it and stuff, it might get more pliable, I guess.
Looking good.
Thanks.
Stay upwind.
Yeah. Alright, was at scraping that motherfucker for about 2 hours. But here's the final product. See if I can get a shot. Well, not final product. I'm still gonna tan it and do a bunch of shit, but a final fleshed product. It's all white. Where you want it to. Wait, that middle part was already fleshed when I peeled it, so when it dried out, it got a little crispy. And that looks pretty damn good. It's white. Let's see if that's sun being a dick, but it's all white, scraped out all the way down. I don't have room around all the way, but take my word for it. All the way down. So now I gotta dump it in that glycerin and alcohol mix, slosh it around every day for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and then like work it so it stays, because this middle part's already getting hard, so I want to get that into there and like work it so it stays pliable. Okay, that canister took all the glycerin and all the alcohol. I have another thing of alcohol. I guess I could dump a little more of that, but I don't know. It's fleshed out pretty good, but it's in this like Walmart again storage thing for flour, sugar, rice, beans, oats, and dead snakes. Dead pythons, half rotted pythons. The smell's getting better. It's just there's less rotting flesh probably. Still stunk pretty bad, honestly, though. Even going into the bath, the glycerin bath. So hopefully that doesn't smell like shit when it's done. But I'm gonna slosh this around a little bit, and then every day I'm gonna do it. I kind of wish I would have got a bigger container because it's not gonna be as easy to slosh around in. I didn't want to completely destroy this bucket, my fishing bucket. That's kind of my live well. It's fine. It's just got a rotting snake in it for fucking 2 weeks. It's good for you. But yeah, I'll maybe have a couple updates, or just show you when it's done. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. I was a little worried when I had to put it in that salt bath, but yeah, the flesh was gross, but I got the flesh off, and I think we're good. The flesh all came off pretty easy. It's in the alcohol. I think this is the important part, to preserve it and kill all the germs and the bacteria and shit. So I'm gonna take it out and like work it, I think, after like a week or so. Roll it up on a stick. It's like the stick method. But yeah, so far so good. But yeah, I've been scraping away little amounts here and there. It's not bad, but could be better, I guess. trusty fleshing spoon. Top part was worse because I wasn't able to pull it away from the skin as well. Alright, looks like scraping with the spoon is working pretty well. Alright, we got these guys here. Way better than taking them off individually, let's say that. Coming off like that. Don't think I'm damaging the skin. Okay, went through and scraped a shitload of these scales off. As you can see, a bunch there, a bunch there, probably a shitload on the ground for the wind. But scraping it with the spoon worked pretty decent. There's a whole bunch of scales that aren't on there anymore. I don't know if I got them all, but these like half come off. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna put it back in the glycerin and the alcohol, and then I'm gonna seal it with a Rizoline, something like that. It's like a sealant, and I hope that I can get the smell out and keep it pliable. We'll see how that works, but I'm pretty much done here. Shit I got off of here. It's looking better. I might just give it a little more of a scrape, but it's looking pretty good on the other side. Pretty good. Still stinks a little bit, but it's getting there, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Still got this python skin. I don't know if I've recorded every part of this, but I think I got most of it. But got this python skin. Fleshed it, soaked it in glycerin and alcohol, took it out after a couple weeks. It smelled like shit, and then it got real brittle when I dried it out. So I fleshed it some more, as much as I possibly could, and soaked it again in the glycerin and alcohol for another couple of weeks. So this thing's real glycerin-y. I've had it on the stick to dry again. For a couple of weeks. I went out of town to the Caymans. I came back. So now I'm basically leaving town. I'm going back up north this weekend, so I don't have much time to fuck with this anymore. So I'm just going to seal it. It still smells a little funky, but it's actually a lot better than it was. But I'm going to seal it with this Rizoline. Just kind of paint it onto it. Let it dry, probably put another coat on tomorrow. I'll probably just use this whole bottle, I guess. And I'm just hoping that will get the stink out of it so I can keep it in my house and not have a smelly old snake skin stinking up the trailer. I'm thinking either between this and like polyurethane, maybe just seal the fuck out of this thing and just hope it doesn't smell. So I don't know. But watch me do it. Let's go. All right. No idea if I did that right. I probably shouldn't have just been dumping it right on the skin like that, but I don't really have another bucket. I guess I could just use almost anything, but whatever. It's on there. Nice coat on the top. Looking good. Still nice and pliable. It's not drying. Pretty crispy. Ants crawling all over it, but I'll probably let it sit for maybe a half hour or so, hour, and then I'm gonna wrap it back on that stick to try to keep it pliable. And then tomorrow, I'll probably let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll probably paint the underside and go from there. Maybe just put a coat on every single day until I leave. I'm leaving in a couple of days, so and just see if it stops smelling. Hopefully, we'll see. Stay tuned. All right, so I just realized I forgot to like post or make a final video of the snakeskin. Back to the snakeskin. It's August. I'm back in Cleveland at my house, and I guess I really didn't do shit after I got home in May, but from January to May, early May, beginning of May, I was working on this skin here pretty good, pretty consistently, and here's how it turned out. Pretty fucking good, to be honest. I mean, it was pretty gross when I found it. It still kind of stinks, but I kept putting sealant on it, coats of Resolene on it, so the smell has significantly increased or decreased, whatever. It's better. It's not as smelly, but when you touch it, your hands get a little funky. But dude, check it out. You can see on the stick, still very pliable, not stiff, and it is about 12 feet long, so it is huge. Just unroll it like that. But yeah, it still looks good. Smells a little bit, definitely a little funky, but it's not bad. I mean, unless you shove your face right into it, you don't really smell it. If you grab it, your hands get a little funky, you gotta wash your hands, but it's not bad. Let's lay it on the table here. But yeah, look at it. It looks fucking awesome. I mean, nature did that part. I just preserved it, but for not having any idea what I was doing with the snakeskin, it turned out pretty fucking good. And if you don't, or if you ask me. Especially because it was losing scales, so like all those scales I had to peel off, like I don't know, that was a huge pain in the ass. But it came out good, even the ones that still like didn't really come off. The Resolene kind of like didn't make it as obvious, I guess, that was like half dead skin. And I could probably mess with this for years and never be able to get all that off, but I think it came out pretty damn good. Let me see the other side. I don't know why, but if you want to see the other side, we got a tail. That's the tail, I believe. Yeah, because the head was all messed up. Here's like the underside. I don't know. Other side's a lot cooler. But yeah, I mean, I kind of just want to keep this in one piece just because it's so cool as a decoration. Maybe if I find another one, I'll cut this one up, but yeah, you could cut it up, and I don't know anything about like sewing or like anything, but I saw stuff where you can kind of online where you can kind of like, it's just like cut this like this and then sew these parts, kind of telling you how to do stuff like that. But you know, you could pretty easily like line your steering wheel or like, you know, I don't know, wrap them around a pair of boots or something and make them snakeskin. But I'll probably just gotta keep it as one piece and just hang it up, have a badass piece of wall art for my little fishing shack down in the Everglades, the Glade shack. But yeah, One last look at her. Pretty good. Not bad for my first snake skin. Hell yeah. I'm happy with it.